portal, so to speak. And I wanted to just come on here live to just talk about what this 1010 portal is. And then also I'm going to do the card reveals. But I thought it was really important first to understand what the 1010 portal is, why this day is so magnificent with the cosmic energy that's happening, what it kind of means, how we can work with it, and then your card reveals. But I only have like 20 minutes to do this because today is a huge day for me as well. There's a huge announcement that's happening with the brand that I partnered with for my courses. If you've been following me in my stories or you're in my emails, you may already know, but I'll be posting about that after as well. So let's dive into this and first talk about what is the 1010 portal. The 1010 portal is, first of all, when we think of the number 10 in numerology, well, 1 is about new beginnings, right? That's that masculine energy that really helps us step into new life, new creation, right? The act of creating something new. 0 is, think of 0 as like the void. This is where all possibility and potential kind of exists, right? That's like thinking of a circle or the energy of the womb space, right? The space that kind of nurtures and holds the new beginning. So when you put them together and you have the number 10, 10 is really asking us to reflect on what is it that's coming to an end in my life, and a reminder that as we close these doors, as we close out these cycles and kind of surrender to these endings, we are fully able to connect with our true self, to step into this new beginning, to step through this portal, right? Or this doorway that is opening for us. So as we all know, we are coming off of a like eclipse energy. And I always like to, think of an eclipse of like the thing that really shakes the energy up from an energetic standpoint. It's like an energetic kind of shaking and breaking down of old emotions, thoughts, ideas, beliefs, ways of being. And we start to see that reflected in our relationships, our jobs, even the way that we personally process things. Eclipse season can be very heavy, even to the point of how we're sleeping, how we're physically feeling. And it's important to give ourselves space to go through all of that. So as we come out of that, and here we are, we step into this 1010 portal or this 1010. When you take the number 10 and you think about what that means, and then you have it mirrored or duplicated, 1010 just amplifies that energy, right? So completion for renewal. And I want you to really hear me emphasize for renewal, right? It's not because life doesn't happen to us, it happens for us. So all of these things that are coming to an end, that old cycles that are completing, old doors that we're closing, it's for our highest and best. It is for our new beginning. Thinking about like transformations for a new beginning, right? Like the phoenix rising from the ashes is all about everything having to kind of like burn down for us to rise up through those ashes. So the key themes of this portal are, and I wrote them down here: clarity, courage, honesty, alignment, authenticity, and living in your soul truth, being in your purpose. And this energy carries out for 10 days. Now, you may notice a lot of unresolved emotions are going to bubble up to the surface, right? A lot of unresolved circumstances and cycles that may have taken place in your life in any area or aspect of life can start to bubble up for the surface. Or to the surface. This is actually for you. When we're hearing things and seeing things and thinking like, what the heck? I haven't thought about this person in decades. Or why is this scenario bothering me today? I haven't thought about this in years. It's because there's like that icky, sticky residue that kind of still lingers in our energy, and we are ready to release it, right? This portal, this energy is here to help you in releasing that. And so you're able to move forward. Hi, Tracy. Hi, everyone. I'm trying to like see comments on my phone and talk on the screen, and it's not working. So I'm going to come back through for comments. But if any of this is resonating for you, please let me know. Drop a 1 in the comments if any of this has related for you so far. Eclipse season kind of rocked your world a little bit. This 1010 portal is bringing in old cycles coming to a close, endings in order to create new beginnings. Now, before I get into the card reveals, I would just collectively like to take a moment here. You guys, I am not tone deaf to what is going on in the world right now. There is devastation happening all along my coast. Some of my closest friends are being affected by these storms. There are areas that are very near and dear to my heart that are not receiving the support and the help that they need right now. So I collectively would just take a moment to send positive, loving, uplifting energy to these areas. I think so much over the past few weeks has been focused around fear and loss and devastation. And if we can just collectively send the polarity of that energy to these people and to these spaces, because our hearts have been shattering for them. Our fear has been exacerbated with them, right? And so if we can just take a moment to just close our eyes and send some love and some light and some healing and some encouragement to these people that are affected right now, that would mean so much to me. So just close your eyes for a moment and just envision these states or these people. You can imagine the devastation if you'd like, but imagine that you take this energy of your heart, especially because if you are on here watching this live right now, we can sit in the energy of gratitude, of safety, of love. And imagine taking these feelings and pouring them into a little bubble. And watching as this bubble of love and safety and protection and healing and gratitude, sending it out to the spaces that need it most right now. And if you have a hard time with visualization, you can just use the power of your intention, the power that comes from your heart to collectively send out this love and this light and this healing to the spaces that need it. And then also taking it one step further, and friends, can we just surround and wrap our entire planet and universe in this energy right now? Because I don't know that there is a place in the world that doesn't need it. And when that feels complete to you, you can go ahead and open your eyes back up and just feel my heart and my gratitude for participating in that with me. And if you are in any of the areas that have experienced devastation, if you are someone who has been impacted or someone that you know or love has been impacted, please feel my heart and my love. And I'm sending so much energy and so much courage and so much strength to you. So, okay, let me just take a breath with that. I want to connect in with the cards and reveal the meanings of the cards that you had all picked. So the first one was, card number 1 was Loyal Heart. And I'm sorry if that's backwards on my screen. It looks correct, so it might be backwards for you. First of all, I love those 2 little owls. I'm a huge lover of owls, if you don't know that. So the energy of the Loyal Heart in relation to this 1010 energetic portal is all about finding balance, right? So think of the word loyalty and what that means. And a lot of times we get accolades for being such a loyal person. And y'all, I'm a Scorpio, so like loyalty is big for me because I am so deeply loyal, sometimes to a fault. And that's the energy that I'm picking up off of this card, is like that loyalty to a fault feeling. Like sometimes when we think about this 1010 portal trying to come in and like, it's not even revealing things to you that you know need to go and are no longer serving you. Like, this is the energy of, you already know, like you've seen the red flags and you're ignoring them. You've had the inner feelings and you've ignored it, right? This is the energy of like, are you being loyal to a fault? Can you find balance in, yes, having this quality about you that you are a loyal and loving person, but also knowing, because, and also there's the polarity of that, is like not gripping and grasping too tightly and refusing to let go when something is no longer serving you. So this is really all about finding that discernment inside of yourself to, am I staying in this job, relationship, house, situation, circumstance because of loyalty, right? Because I feel that I need to be loyal to this person, to this job. And I'm getting this, there might be a few of you that have this, like you feel like you're forever indebted to a person or a place because of something they've done for you. That actually feels very personal for a couple of you. Like, you want to leave the situation, you want to change, but you just feel this like guilt or shame around leaving or changing because you feel you owe it to this person. And like the message for you here is really about you owe it to yourself, actually. Your guides are like, no, you owe it to yourself to make the decision that feels most aligned for your true path and purpose. And look, this is going to go for everybody. This is just a collective message for you right now, is that we each are here with a purpose. And that's what this energy is doing for us right now, is it's shaking us into our path, like out of the paths that no longer serve us. My dog agrees. And if you have not watched my lives before, you know that the minute I go live, she wants my attention. So she is not being neglected, I promise. She is just very she's pushy for my attention. Okay, back to this. So this is a time where you're being shaken into your path. Stop it. Shaken into your path and taken out of the places that are no longer serving you. And so your guides are really like, it's time for you. Like, this is your time. This is your time to show up in your true purpose. None of us are here to live in another person's path or another person's purpose, right? We are feeding and fueling others' energy, others' soul path and purpose by making decisions and staying in places in alignment with them that are out of alignment with ourselves. So this message here on this one is, it's really time for you to practice that discernment and decide, where am I grasping too tightly? Where am I refusing to release this person, place, job, experience, emotion? Guys, even the ways of being, ways of thinking, where am I holding so tightly, right? Because the nervous system is going to try to hold on to familiar hells. I'm just going to call it what it is, right? Like, our brain does two things. It looks for proof and it looks for safety. And safety, because if we've grown up in ways that safety feels like chaos, the brain is like, well, this is familiar. Let me stay here. Courage and heart and soul and empowerment and confidence, that comes from breaking that mold, like throwing a wrench in that wheel and stepping out of those old familiar situations and relationships and really going, you know what? This actually has never felt good to me inside. This has never felt aligned for me. And I've been here because this is what I thought life was supposed to look like. I thought I was supposed to like graduate, get the job, get married, have the kids, put the picket white fence around the house, like in this linear order. And it's never felt good to me. And I'm the black sheep of the family. Like, I'm the different one. I'm the weird one, right? So, and I'm all for that. I have no issues being that. And so, but I also understand that that's not always easy for everyone. But the message here, if you chose this card, is really for you to start going inward and sitting in discernment of like, is this really serving me, or is it time for me to make some changes and let go? And I promise you that when you really reflect on this over these next 10 days, and it's not going to feel easy. It's not going to feel great. But what happens on the other side of that decision of choosing you, choosing your heart, choosing yourself first, magic happens on the other side of that. So that is card number 1, loyal heart. Also, if you're a numerology lover like me, it's number 35, which reduces to 8. 8 is actually all about creation, abundance, the tangible, right? The infinite possibilities when you tap into this energy. Oh, interesting. So next card, number 2, is actually 44. 4 plus 4 equals 8, right? This is the thinker card. Can we just point out how beautiful these cards are also, by the way? All right, so the thinker card is like that analysis paralysis. This person can tend to be an overthinker. I'm getting mixed feelings on this. I'm getting some of you are the overthinker, and then some of you are like, have an overthinker in your life that might be holding you back. I don't know if it's like a business partner. It could be a relationship, right? It's like a partnership, maybe your spouse. It's like you want to invest in something and you know it's like time to move on it and it's hot, but the partner, business partner, spouse, whatever, is like, oh, like they're trying to use logic and be strategic, and it's kind of holding you back a little bit. So if that's you, because that's not going to be everybody, if that's you, that is, you got to make a decision for you. Similar to card number one, you've got to discern what's best for your path and you have to make that decision. If you're the overthinker though, there are some who are like, okay, you're way up in your head, you're way up here. Spirit's calling you down here. Drop down into the heart, into the body, move your body, meditate, drink a lot of water. I'm hearing somebody needs to drink more water, which we all probably do, but somebody like frequency is like water holds frequency and energy. The body is made up of water, right? So we need to drink water to move energy. That's first and foremost. And then movement of the physical body is going to help do that too. I'm feeling like somebody has to do like a detox, physical, spiritual, and energetic type of detox. Unplug from like social media a little bit and okay, and they're saying if this is you, like, it's you. It's you that I'm talking to. This might not be for everybody, although we can all benefit from unplugging sometimes. This is like somebody is going a little too far into like research and overthinking things. And again, like with the current situations, fears, anxieties, everything's being heightened and expanded right now. And I just saw your comment, Tracy, probably dehydrated and overthinking for all. That's also me. That's all of us. But it's like overthinking is great because have gratitude for the fact that you have all this wisdom, that our brain is like super sharp and works, right? But then also like it's like get outside, meditate, connect to nature, let this go, move your body, get out of the thinking mind and drop down into the body. I do this through breath work, but I have a call coming up in 5 minutes that I need to be on to make a huge announcement. Otherwise, I'm really feeling called to like lead some of you through this breathing exercise. I might do it later on a reel or something that you can use, but do some breathing to get out of the head and down into the heart and the body. And Spirit is like, you're going to have this aha moment of clarity. One of you has to, I'm feeling like you need to make a move. Like, it's like, make a move. That's going to make sense for somebody. They're saying, make a move. Shoot your shot is what I'm hearing. I don't know. If you're trying to go after somebody, go after them. But it's really about like, what is it that you want? Somebody wants to do something or create something or invest in something. And it's like, either you're overthinking and your analytical mind is like creating a block for you, or there's someone in your life close to you. This is about like stepping away from all of that and fully connecting internally and making the decision based on what you're going to get a moment of clarity. And like I said, like that aha moment is going to come to you. Through like meditation, connection to the earth. It's almost like that thing where it's like when you stop thinking about the thing starts to make sense. The thing actually happens. So a little bit of like an emotional and mental detachment needs to happen for this person. Now, I said this is also 44. 4 plus 4 is 8. That's the infinite, the tangible, abundance, manifestation, creation. If you're trying to create something, you are when you trust this message, when you do this energy, which is the detachment, the stepping away for a minute. Fully like, I keep hearing like unplug and disconnect. Okay, somebody needs to unplug a screen, a TV screen, a computer screen. I just see like a screen with a plug and like being unplugged. Somebody needs to unplug something. No idea what that means. And my ear is like starting to ring. It's masculine energy coming in. Something needs to be unplugged. Okay, thank you. And then the third card is number 31Y. Again, my gosh, I love how beautiful these are. This one's a little deep. This card, the Y card, I mean, what's your why, right? But this is actually about your purpose. And I'm hearing and feeling like this person is making decisions on what they think the reason is, what they think the answer is, what they think their like why is, but it's actually not theirs. And like a relationship. It feels like it's about a relationship. Like you want to stay in a relationship because you think if you stay, it's like, oh, I can say I've overcome all these challenges. I can, look how stronger and powerful this connection will be because we've overcome this. But when you really sit and think about it, it's like, are you just trying to prove to someone else that you're a powerful couple? Are you trying to prove to someone else that your relationship can withstand challenges? Or like, is that really for you? That's not going to be for everybody, but that came through pretty strongly for someone. Um, it feels like this message is about really connecting with your purpose. Like you have to dig in deep and connect with your own true purpose. A lot of the things that you've been doing, thinking, feeling, and trying to create goals you're trying to reach is so far out of alignment with who you truly are. So this message is like really getting to the root of your why. I'm in network marketing. You all know that. And one of the trainings we've done for years is like the 7 levels of why, right? So it's like you do your why and then you keep going back 7 times. Like, I want to make more money. Okay, why? Because money will do this for me. Okay, why? And you just keep going back 7 levels. I'm hearing 11. Go 11 levels deep. So reversing this and at number 11, you're going to feel more in alignment with your true purpose, like what you truly want of this. And they're saying, someone's listening to this and it's like, oh yeah, I really need to do that. And you're not going to do it. They're like, do it. So if you're that person that's like, oh, I really need to do that, but then you're going to get off this live and just go about your day. They're like, no, it's you that needs to do it. Sit down and do it. I got to say what comes through, guys. I don't get to pick. I have to give the messages that come through. So if that's you or you feel like you're just like making these decisions, but they don't really feel like they're decisions that you're making for yourself, that message is for you. And I do have to hop off of here to get on my other call. I'm really excited about the announcement that's coming today and why it's happening today. So I'll be back on here to talk all about that. But these were the card reveals. Happy 10/10. I will be back with more. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Thank you so much for hopping on. I love y'all.